have youth in politics. It's not about the age, it's about the capacity. Because before now, we have a youth that has been elected or appointed in a various position. But you and I know that most of them actually failed us. So I'm not talking about that the older ones are not good, but we need somebody that has the capacity and have the fear of God.
Youth participation too is okay, but I think the youth, they need more orientation on how the office works and how to go about politics, not just jump into it.
In as much as I'm supporting the youth to take over, but we also need the youth that are sensible. If you give youth that they are not ready, they will just go there and mess things up, just the way we are seeing now. So for us to move on in this country, we should not count on youth only. We should count on capacity and somebody that has fear of God.
The youth in politics, the elderly ones, also political leaders, they don't allow the youth to move any longer. I'm advising the youth to mobilize themselves to come up this 2027 to take on the power from them.
You cannot just rise up and take over the power. You must go through it. You must learn the process and seek advice too from those who have been there too.
The youth are going to do better more than those elderlies, the elderly ones, because they will be failing us. They'll keep on promising the things will go down, then nothing go down. Nigeria is going wrong. So I'm advising the youth this time around to come outside to take on the power from them.
Politics or leadership is something that involves a process. From participation, then we know that yes, the result will come. There won't be a time where every government official will be a young man or a young woman, but it will be a mix of the elderly ones and the young ones who are coming in. So taking over power, all we are praying that 2027 they should come out actively and participate from the party politics down to the general elections, and they actually to participate in the voting process. With that, they'll have a say in the scheme of things.
Political system we are into, the old men are into politics. Okay, in terms of they are even dragging in such a way that they don't allow the youth to occupy office again. You understand? Whatever, and this office aspect, there are some age. You understand? There are some age you will reach. You have to give chance to the youth to take over from them.
The youths we are kind of not ready yet to go for what we want. We are still trying to work for the old men who in the next 20 years they are not going to be here to suffer it with us.
I think we are not trying enough about this politics, because since when I was young, we have old people that they are ruling us since when I was young. So we need youth empowerment, so that we too can, maybe we should try our best in politics so that maybe Nigeria will be better.
In the look of things, the youth are actually trying. They are trying to come up, even though the stage is not really encouraging to them, because politics in Nigeria involves a lot of things, involves money, involves connection. So the average Nigerian youth find it difficult to actually penetrate the system. But for us, our other youths who are struggling to make it, I think they are trying their best, and then I believe that with time, they will learn the rules of politics in Nigeria.
We should give women a chance. But the women we have now in politics, some of them, they don't take that bold step. Bold step in the sense that most of them still look at it as if they are secondary. But they should see themselves, if you want to be in politics, see yourself as equal to the men, so you can take it head on.
The women, they are trying, they are so active. Like you can see the problem, what the elderly ones are doing to the women in National Assembly. You can see the story of Natasha and Akpabio. They are not supposed to move Natasha out of that National Assembly. It's representing his people very well. The people are not complaining of her, but you can look at what the elderly ones are doing, because they didn't dance to their tunes. That's why they are punishing the women. So I want the women to mobilize themselves out this time around to support the youth to take on the power 2027.
The Nigerian woman is resilient and strong. They are trying their best, but our advice that they should not be looking for what I call it subsidies. They should come out actively and act like men and participate as if they are men, because they are competing in every sphere of the Nigerian society, from business to economy, from the economy to religious activity and whatever. So why can't they come out fully and participate in politics? You understand? And they are very intelligent, they are very resilient, and then a Nigerian woman is actually an industrious person. So they should come out, so they shouldn't wait for handouts or subsidies from the men because they might not get it. They should come out and participate actively.
We rule in a nation where men have more say than the women, whereas gender equity is not really what we do in this nation. Natasha, for an example, Honorable Senator Natasha, for an example, she's a living witness. So I felt the female they should put in more effort. Yeah, they should put in more effort to make a better nation. It's not a nation of the men, it's a nation of both. So it's not every single time the men are right.
Women are even trying more than the youth. You understand? Women are trying, because if you go to National Assembly, there are some women there, they are fighting for themselves. They even have the opportunity to fight more than the youth. Because the problem we, the youth, are facing is all about, the daily bread. That is what the youth is after. But women, they are looking up to future. So if you put it in my own aspect, women are trying more than the youth. They deserve whatever they need to be given to. You understand? They deserve whatever they ask. Nigeria should give them a chance. Let's see how they can also manage some office, some parastatal in government, because I believe they can do well. There are some of them, they are even more than the youth. Their thinking faculty is more greater than the youth. Youth now, if you give youth now chance, either they will go there and, you understand, you know what we are into. Operation carry your own, make I carry my own. But women, they will be afraid of doing some things.
Few women in politics, they are trying their best, and I think they should be given more opportunity to put in their quota. There is more to what women can deliver, I would think. If you give women a chance, they will really deliver. We have a long way to go, and we have a lot to cover. And I think women in position will be able to do better. Let there be more rooms. Let them give them free hands to operate.
This 2027 election is going to be far different. We saw 2023 going to be very different. So obviously 2027 will be far more different, because as at 2023 the youth took it more than the normal way they used to like campaign, vote. So 2027 is going to be a very hot cake one.